Hello, good morning friends. We will start with introduction to modern manufacturing techniques. Now we are in third year. We are promoted to third year from AC due to pandemic conditions. Basically, why it is required to learn this subject, modern management technique? Because we are aware that everyone, because in production process we have seen in any industry means there is a group of people comes together and in that the raw material is converted into finished goods. This we have seen in manufacturing process. Now here there we are again we say the 4M comes in picture: material, money, machinery and manpower, which converts and machine and money. 4M or material, machinery, manpower and money. These 4M's are going to be used and that is going to be input, and that converts material into finished parts, correct? So this is the basic of any industry. In any industry, to improve productivity, it is essential to have a maximum output from minimum input, because productivity is nothing but it is the output upon input, as shown in figure. We have seen the figure. So there are 4 input materials: material, machinery, manpower and money. Money means tooling and power. So in management, we must manage all these inputs in a proper manner, means planning, staffing, etc., to have maximum output of product of required quality by using different management techniques. Main objective of these are learn and apply modern management techniques, can realize importance of management techniques, can gain innovative perspective, interpret current approaches in management. These are the main objectives of the modern management techniques. Now, if we go through syllabus, then we will see that we are having modern management techniques where we are having 4 lectures per week. It is 100 mark subjects, out of which 20 marks are there for class test, and theory is of 80 marks. Only theory is there. Total theoretical subject is there. 3 hours exam hour is there. Total theoretical means it is very easier to clear the subject, but it is difficult to score the subjects because it is totally purely theoretical one. But I will suggest some diagrams or something, or block diagrams, everything for different subjects, so that with the help of that block diagrams and everything, you can score a maximum marks in that subject. So in that subject 6 units are there. What are those units? Just we will see. One, introduction to management. Management means it is principles of management, importance of management, everything. Then what is mean by total quality management, why it is required, approach of why it is required, for approach to the TQM, dimensions of quality and everything, what is quality cultures and everything, that we have to see. Then different methods of engineering, we have to learn the different methods of engineering, means Kaizen, Okayoke, where engineer may give a proper role, workplace layout and workstation design, SMED, single mediation time, just in time, Kanban, where engineer can focus and can increase the productivity of the organization. Then lean manufacturing, again, because everywhere productivity should be high, that means rejection should be less. Rejection means whatever will be the rejection per component, we are manufacturing a component, it should be a quality product, it should not be a rejected product. For that purpose we have to go for the lean manufacturing, where we have to reduce the different wastes, 8 wastes are there, that we have to reduce. Then we have to apply different production systems so that we will get a good production or good productivity with the help of this. Then for having this lean manufacturing and everything, we must go for the different principles of management. We have to, for that purpose we have to apply how to apply 5S, 6 Sigma, QFD in the organization. Then we will have a chapter on total productive maintenance. Regarding, it is not maintenance mean, it is not regarding the maintenance, it is generally, it is related with maintenance, means it is a ownership given to that worker so that he can work in a proper manner and he will increase the production with minimum inputs. And we now, there is a one additional subject is there, creativity and innovation. Regarding invention and innovation, I will discuss. What is invention? Invention is with the help of study, everything, deep knowledge, we will have invention. But innovation means if some product is there, with the making slight change, if we use that product into for the purpose of different use, that is going to be a innovation. By changing some small changes, by doing the small changes, if we convert that product into different use, that is called as innovation, as well as creativity. And this, for this creativity and everything, I will again suggest you, please go through the engineering graphics and drawing subjects, engineering drawing subjects, so that your, and tool engineering subject, so that it will increase your creativity. For that purpose, some common sense we have to use, so that we, with the help of creativity, we can create some small innovations, and which can be helpful for any organizations. Because if different use for same product, different use is going to be there, automatically the scope of that component or product increases, and which can help the organization to increase the sale. As soon as the sale increases, the productivity going to be increased, and with the help of that high productivity, profit going to be increased. So how to increase the profit, regarding how to increase the productivity with the help of this, that we are going to see with these all 6 topics. Okay, thank you.